Still in the same database, I'm going to show you a different type of bar chart. In this case, again, I'm going to click on Graphs. I'm going to go down to Legacy Dialogs. I'm going to click on Bar Charts again. And I'm going to compare different variables in one bar chart. So rather than one variable, which we just looked at, I'm going to look at multiple variables. And so I want to define what those are. In this case, I'm kind of interested in knowing how well my fifth graders are doing in different content areas. So I want to look at the percent correct in language arts, the percent correct in math, and the percent correct in science. And the default here is giving me the means for each of these. If I wanted to change the statistic, I get all of these options and just select them, and I would report on the three variables in different ways. So I'm going to go to title, and I'm looking at fifth grade test scores by content or by subject area. I can do more variables if I wanted to, but I'm just going to look at those three content areas. And I click OK, and there you see the base graph coming up. Nothing fancy. Here's the percent correct, the mean for all students on the fifth grade language arts test, compared to math, compared to science. So again, what are some ways that we can make this look more professional for presentations? I often start with double clicking and then clicking on any one of the bars, and now again I'm highlighting the bars only. I go up to the little icon that has the numbers in it, and you'll see that the percent correct showed up, and this time it only showed up with no decimal points, but I want to see some decimal points. So I click on number format, decimal places, highlight that, and I'm going to go to 2 decimal places. Once I've applied it, now I can see that fifth grade scores average 69.85 in math, 69.85 in language arts, 72.3 in math, and science is currently covered up. So I want to do something with fill and border. Currently, I have only the box selected. I don't want to do that. I want to look at the whole bar. So I click somewhere in the bar, and instead of just this box being selected, now it's the whole bar. And I want to make my inside color orange. Click on orange, and there it is. So I still have my bars selected. I want to go up to depth and angle, and I want to change them to 3D. Click on 3D, apply. And now I have my graphs as bar charts. And again, I can highlight any color that I want of any part of this graph. So I'm just going to close it because I want to do some other things, not just with bars, but with all options. So I double click, my properties come up, and I'm interested specifically in my variables. I want you to be able to look at my variables, and if I wanted to, I could change the mean and the y-axis. I could change the x-axis. I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to close it. I like it as is. Want to double click again. Somewhere in the bars within the charts, and I want to click on the categories. Right now, I have language arts scores, I have math scores, and I have science scores, and they're just in the order of the variables. But I'm trying to highlight to people, we do better in some things than others. So rather than sorting them in no particular order, just the order of the database, I'm going to take my statistic and I'm going to say, what are we doing best in to worst in? So I'm going to go to descending and I'm going to apply that. And now what you'll see is I have my test scores by content area, by subject area, going from highest to least, and that shows me what I want to focus on.